Welcome to my channel, Ida the Intuitive. I guess I'm mommy to these hoes. And this is why I say this. First of all, I want to give y'all some information that I have been kind of trying to figure out and have finally received, right? That makes sense to me now. Some people's internet is not everybody's internet. And this is what's crazy is like there are people who can take your internet and have complete control over the way it looks to you, the things that you see, the things that you can't see. I don't know the whatever apps that they use or whatever, I'm not sure. And to the point where I'm honestly not sure who this channel is reaching, or if I'm literally like if my internet is so blocked off that who I'm speaking to are the people who are also trying to attack me at the same time, because I am being gang stalked and surrounded by people who are trying to say that I'm some evil person because I do tarot, but I'm not. So it could very well be that I've been communicating this whole time to people who are using fake names and fake channels to manipulate me. Like, I honestly don't know who I'm really reaching, or who's hearing from me and who isn't. And that's why, in the case that it really is like real people out here, please like say something to me at this time, because I'm telling you, like, I'm in a position where there are people who have control over my accounts, and it feels big, y'all. It feels big. It's hackers. And I feel like the reality is they intend to keep me like this forever so that I cannot have an online presence. So, I'm not sure. Y'all. But this is a download that I've received and I want to share it anyways, honestly. It's like, I don't know. I would like to share it anyways. I would like to share it anyways. So I'm also under the impression that this is happening to me because of a celebrity, and that's why they're able to do all of this, because they have the money to do this shit. Or somebody who an Empress in reverse is what it keeps coming out. And so it's giving celebrity to me, but then it's also at the same time giving my mother and father, because they are the first people who were hacked into my accounts. So, oh man, I mean, just the amount of time that it's taken me to just fight and fight and fight this is exhausting, dude. Like, it's so exhausting. I'm just so fucking tired. And then they want me to make messages to make me look like I'm some little evil bitch just so that they can have some sort of support on, like, it's like, honestly, guys, honestly, it's so exhausting, and I'm just so irritated. I'm so irritated. So, it's really just a crazy, ridiculous experience that this has been. And it's just kind of like, I know that there's other folks that are also dealing with this. And, it's like, first of all, let us say what we have to fucking say. That's the first thing. Let us say what we have to fucking say, because I do believe that this has to do with readers who just who have shit to say, dude. Who have something to say that's not just, oh, I want to sing a song about getting some dick, or I want to do this, or I want to talk about this, or I want to do a makeup video. Like, that's totally fine, but stop shitting on those of us who have something that we really want to tell you, okay? A message, a true fucking message. I want my freedom and I want it now. I want my freedom and I want it now. And, you know, these folks are petty with the way that they play it, by the way. It's not just like, you know, I feel like the initial intention was to get me caught up in the shit that they're already caught up in, which is why I'm a part of this. But also, you know, they're over here like able to change little things to affect my view of the things that I'm seeing. And, you know, it's just like really crazy. Like, I wish I could describe it to you. It's like hard for me to do that. But you know, I feel like people would not believe that this is really a true thing. And I think that that's kind of a part of it too. It's like, oh, this bitch has lost her mind. But do tarot readers not already get that bad rap for losing their mind? I mean, just being very transparent. Do we not already get that? So it's like, I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of that. Like, there are definitely some lies at stake. Like, there's definitely some lies at hand here about me, about all the other people that are involved in this situation. Like, it's definitely some big fat ass lies being told. And there's like trickery. There's trickery involved. Petty, kind of bad trickery, but like they're just working really, really hard, you know? And I've been hearing prank gone wrong, prank gone wrong. So I'm feeling like for whoever, I mean, I know who's doing this. I know who's doing this, and you know, I feel like they're already really frustrated that I've managed to keep some sort of balance through all of this. I think that they're mad that, I haven't just gone ahead and bit the bullet yet, or that I haven't given up all the way yet. And I also know that there are illegal things that have happened to me in the past that I'm still waiting to receive justice on, and that justice has been confirmed somewhere, but because there are also, I believe, law enforcement involved in this situation already, they are trying to hold me back from receiving what I deserve from the injustice that I went through. Something involving a child, that is not my child, okay? So it's like I feel like somebody is trying to pull me into this madness that has happened, saying, I mean, it goes pretty deep, you know what I mean? But there was, sexual assault that happened. And then related to that, I feel like I don't know, it's just so much trickery. It's so much trickery. And then it's like, even when they were supposed to, I feel like after the sexual assault that I went through happened, they were already doing this and playing with my stuff to try to have me in a state of despair, right? And then they were supposed to leave, and then they decided to continue to play in my internet after they did this injustice to me. And then they're, just working really, really, really hard to make me feel like, I don't have a place here. Like I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But the reality is, although it's been like pulling a boulder up a fucking thick ass hill, it's just not done for me yet. There are things that I'm gonna have to do and decisions that I'm gonna have to make just on my own. So, don't think, for anybody who's watching this, it's just like, girl, isn't there some bigger things that you need to do right now? Absolutely. But the shit that these folks have put me through, it takes time. And it honestly, a part of the purpose of doing this is to create illusions, to scare me, to make me think that I'm crazy. I feel like the purpose was to run me into a wall so that I would never get up from this. But that shit didn't work, bitch. Okay? Seriously. That was the purpose. But that shit did not fucking work. And I'm tired as fuck. But there's still things that I'm gonna have to do. And it's like, also, I just hope that people know, like, I don't care if you like me or not, dude. I don't care who you involve in this. I don't care who you involve. I don't care the status of the folks that you involve to try to make me feel a way. I know who I fucking am. And I know that there are people who will accept me. Literally, whether it's you or not. Literally, whether you connect with folks that don't fuck with me who know me or not. I don't care if I'm looking at the fucking ceiling. I don't care if I'm looking this way. I'm talking to fucking you. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. And I need people to understand that. And it's like, I can't make you see things my way. But I know that there are people at some point, when I can get out of this fucking dog pile, that has literally tried to bury me alive. Not literally, but very figuratively, with all of the shit that they've thrown at me continuously and like just over and over and over for the last 3 years. And it's like, once I found out that this type of shit was happening, it took me a year to just grapple with the reality of it, while still fighting these little sneak attacks and poisons at Starbucks and shit like that. Drugs, trying to drug me and crazy shit like that. And the reality is, you know, if this is happening to other people and you're afraid to speak up, you will be swallowed. Like, I need folks to understand that, because I do feel like there are others who are unjustly going through this and maybe know that I know, or some, you will be swallowed. You will be swallowed. Okay? And it's not funny, but it's like, I feel like there's folks that are so caught up in the superficial aspect of it, revolving a man, okay? Like, this shit is so dramatic and silly. But the reality is, it's like, you will be swallowed. You will be swallowed. You will be swallowed, honey. Y'all see how I come with the gritty ass messages at night, and the gritty matches my face? Like, nighttime gets gritty for me because the moon energy is the biggest fight that I've been in right now. The gritty, my hair, you know, just, it all just gets fucked up at night, because that's when I start channeling these kind of crazy things that are happening. And me just praying to fucking God that I can take the chariot, watch my chariot video, chariot card, and fucking handle what needs to be handled, okay? Because it's like, it's hard work. It's hard work. And I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. And it's like, I at least will have an outlet, damn it. Regardless of who's hearing it. I hope the motherfuckers that are doing this are hearing it, bitch. I hope it's you. I hope it's you. So, just know that everybody does not have the same internet experience. It's really not the World Wide Web anymore. I know someone's like, bitch, what? Yes, it is not the World Wide Web anymore. And they're able to target folks. I'm laughing because I'm like, where am I looking? But they are able to target people. And I don't know how, if it's just like, oh, monitoring, you know, monitoring your teenagers' devices, or it's like United States lock a bitch down type energy. And I feel like it varies all the way from here to there. And the reality is also, you know, I feel like it's supposed to be closing down. It's supposed to be ending. This energy is supposed to have ended, but they don't want it to end because they resent me. And I feel like they resent the other people they've put this through, these other people they've put through this. And they don't want us to have the relief that we deserve. Isn't that something? And if you watch my flies video, so it's also funny that my flies video is the most viewed video on this channel so far. And you know why? Because they have power over that. I believe that the dirtiest animal, the dirtiest thing that I talk about, because also some of these folks involved want to paint me as this dirty bitch. They really, really do. And it's so petty. I feel like people have lied and said that I like have STDs and all this shit. Dude, I have been celibate for 7 years despite the rape. Despite the gang rape that I went through, I have been celibate since college. So no. So no, actually. And it's just kind of like lying to folks. Oh, she has STD. She gave me one. And like all these kind of crazy folks. Like, bitch, what? Like, seriously. And so, these folks are plotting and planning to unpredictably. I'm going to say this, and I feel like some folks may already know this, but I'm almost like preparing for the possibility of me being somebody trying to arrest me at my job. And here's why I say that, because my parents have been trying to say, while encouraging me to use their credit card, encouraging me, you need therapy, put it on the card. You need this, put it on the card. And then while using that against me so that they can then get me arrested. And I feel like the purpose is for me to be arrested at my job, for cops to come in, embarrass me in front of all these people that I work with, and try and bring me in for questioning when they already know, okay, when they already know that they're all working together to do this. Like, it's that kind of energy. And so if you see this, just note it. Just note it. Nobody has told me, but I know that that is likely to happen. So I just feel that in my spirit. I feel that in my spirit. So, that's what they're trying very, very hard to do. And so, that could be the reality, but and then, a meme that they keep on showing me, a video that they keep on showing me, is there was a woman who got arrested for having credit card fraud, like a large amount of credit card fraud. A beautiful woman, by the way, with some bomb ass cornrows with the beads in the back. Sis is slaying. But she got caught up for some credit card. And I don't know. Spirit, tell me about this woman really quick. Is this a similar situation, or did she really did the fraud? Tell me about this really quick, because this could literally be a similar situation, dude. I feel like I keep seeing parallels reflected to me, despite the fact that all these folks are trying to play around and stuff. But I have the dude, yes. And what's funny is, like, I feel like there is just specific people that are in, like, really have a big part to do with this. And I just really like one thing. Will everybody please hold on? Yeah. And okay, so wait, it's a couple of things. Firstly, these folks did not want me to work. They were hoping. They were also able to block my my applications from getting through at some point in 2022. But I was able to get a job where I'm working at right now. Don't know if they just said, yeah, let's let her work through here so that we can trap her here. I'm not sure, dude, but I don't know whether it's by the grace of God or the grace of hell that I got this job. I don't know. You know what I mean? To be honest. Because it's just been that weird. It's like times are really weird. And so if I had not worked, if I had not tried to get a job, I feel like the purpose was for me to be just on, stuck in my mom's house, afraid, confused by what I'm seeing on the internet. And that was like a part of the purpose, dude. Like, it's just honestly, and it sucks because it's like, I deserve my internet presence. I deserve my internet presence despite whatever is going on with these crazies, because it's just kind of like someone is trying to suck me into their shit, that their illegal shit that they're caught up for. Who, by the way, like they think I'm connected to this person. Like, it's so much drama, dude, like that I don't deserve to be in. I don't deserve to be in this. I don't deserve to be in this. I don't deserve to be a part of this. And I'm just praying to God that like justice rains down on this situation and that it's all cleared out. So this is it, honey. This is the moon energy for tonight. Like, just, this is the reality. This is the sick reality, you know? This is the sick reality. And I'm also picking up something about manifesting burnout. My download's stressing a motherfucker out, but then also burnout. Something about some burnout. But so what I'll say, I'll just say this. It's just kind of like, I haven't done anything to any of you motherfuckers. Okay. Oh, y'all don't know how bad I want to curse these folks out from here to Timbuktu. You have no idea how bad I just want to slander these bitches, because I know their drama. I know more than I'm really willing to say here. And I want to drag these bitches by their ponytail. I want to drag some of these bitches by their gray hairs. I'm being so serious. But in the last like 4 to 5 years, I have noticed a lot of injustices towards women. It keeps on seeming like a couple of women that I've really, and not even that I've known, some that I've met, some that I've spent time with, some that I've never met at all, just are dying or dropping, I don't even want to say dropping like flies because I don't like that, but just like injustices are happening to them, and just feeling like they come out of nowhere. And these women are usually so bright, you know what I mean? They're usually very bright and they have beautiful opinions to share, you know what I mean? And when I honestly started to learn about archetypes, there was somebody, I'm gonna mention her in another video, but I'll just touch on it now, that she passed away maybe like 6 months after I joined her internet class about archetypes. And it was like she had some sort of allergic reaction at a restaurant, and she passed away, and like had a YouTube presence, and people knew about her. And I'll mention more at a different time. But when that happened, that scared me, and it made me feel like, oh, like, it just didn't sit right with me. And when you are intuitive enough to be able to pick shit up, it's like, when someone has died unjustly. Like, when somebody, when something is off and something isn't right, or where it's like somebody was struggling and they didn't have the support that they needed, or that, you know what I'm saying? So it just felt like that. And it felt also like I got another download just now that was crazy too. About like locking doors in a community, honestly, which is weird. Like, I feel like this shit is so weird, dude. Like, the download that I just got is like, if some folks, and look, right at 222, like, dude, this is crazy. But it's like kind of like a rat race running through, when mice run through little mazes, almost like there's different mazes for different people so that they're not able to find their own community on the internet. And I don't know, but then that they can affect things in order to make folks believe certain things. Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like not everybody has the freedom of seeing everything, and that it's actually, and that you might actually be surprised more than you think, of like who knows you and knows about you, and like what category you may be a part of, dude. I don't know. And I did, like, I don't even want to say no more, but that's what I got from that. But then I just it just really like broke my heart to find out that then she had passed away when she was giving such important information that is really freeing. And I think it's funny if she's talking about understanding archetypes, and knowing where you fit in this world, and that everybody doesn't have to, you can embody a different archetype at every time, and that there are some that are real to you, or that are innate to you, that you're used to being, or that naturally you come off as, and then some that you can just embody in time and space in learning, and that you don't have to stay in one place. And then the internet right now seems to be doing the opposite, of trying to push the different archetypes into discrimination, which is really just what this world naturally is comfortably doing: discriminating, putting this group here, these type of folks here, these type of folks here. That's who you are, so we're going to give you content based off of that. You'll be punished and shamed if you're this type of this and this and this. So it just is, it's a little scary, it's a little disheartening. And the reality is I don't know the details but of what happened to her, so I don't want to like over assume. So but I'm just saying it shook me, and it made me feel like maybe I shouldn't be talking about these kind of things. um but then I just feel like also this is how people want me to feel, that there's like a small however many people want me to feel that way, like I shouldn't be saying these things. And it's like something so simple as an archetype, like, and especially when it was like, I'm trying to remember the white man, okay, because that's going to make somebody somewhere feel better. It was a white man who was the first man, okay, probably not the first, but one of the pioneers of talking about archetypes. It was a white man. I just don't remember his. It was like Charles something. And so these kind of studies, yes, I said it. Some of these studies have been going on for a long time, and that it's just honestly a helpful way to help people understand themselves. But of course, anytime a Black woman just has something to say and can be beautifully educated when saying it, someone somewhere has to have a problem. And then somewhere else who feels like they are not being seen all of a sudden when everybody is looking at them all the time has to have, has to block, and I was saying that earlier today as well. I'm just kind of, it's like for some folks, it's like, please know your position in the world, and please be able to understand when it's like you have been heard, love. Like, please understand when you have been heard. And even within that, there can be discrimination. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say that, oh, just because we talk about pretty privilege, or I feel like there are celebrities that like really have a strong ass platform and everybody knows you and claps for you on the daily, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, every day you are celebrated. It's time for you to make space for other people to say what they need to fucking say, because that's a part of this too. It's just kind of like, honey baby, we see you. It's like, how many people do you need to clap for you on the daily to be? How many people do you need to clap for you on a daily basis? Like, like literally you are celebrated worldwide. Some of these folks are celebrated worldwide. It's like, how much more do you need? You know what I mean? There's a greed there that's just irritating to me. And it's like, so you're really that mad about it? Go get Charles's book about the archetypes, girl. You know what I'm saying? Go get Charles' book about the archetypes. If it's that annoying to you, like if you don't want to hear it coming from my mouth, go get it from Charles in the library. Go get it from, I mean, like, there's people who talk about this stuff. So I just feel like it's like, please, like, I'm picking up on that too. Like, somebody like, but me though. And it's like, literally, dude, everybody sees you at all times, and like, it's fine. Like, it's totally fine. Like, you will still be honored as for who you are, and everybody already sees you, bitch. I'm telling you. Like, it's just kind of like, yeah. Like, do our hands have to bleed from clapping? Do our hands have to bleed from clapping for you in order for you to give the rest of us the space to say our experience, our life? Our hands have to be bleeding. We have to cut them off and throw them on the stage to you guys. I'm just being honest. Or we have to, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get on hard rock with bare knees. Like, let me just say what I need to say, dude. Like, let me say what I need to fucking say. So, let the tarot readers speak. it's so fucking annoying because it's just kind of like at the end of the day, like we already don't really get big followings from trying to speak this. So it's literal attack. It's literal attack on us because it's like we already are blocked. We already have people already fucking, reporting the channel every chance they get. We already have these blockages and stuff like that we have to deal with just for learning these things. So it's just kind of like, can you slide to the left? What the fuck? Slide to the right. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. Because it's just kind of like... can I at least just have my small platform with peace? And not being subbed every 2 minutes about, you being the prettier bitch, or, oh, I'm the bitch that wears. Like, I know this isn't going to make sense to everybody. So it's just kind of like, if you're not getting why, you're like, well, how? My internet don't show up like that. Yeah, that's cool. But mine is. And there's some bitch somewhere, okay, who is literally like doing the most. Doing the fucking most. I'm the dark feminine because I wear my eyeliner like this, and that's why he likes me. And like all these kind of weird subs just through YouTube alone, because like I can't get onto my Hulu or my Netflix. They're literally locked. They're locked down somehow. And honey, I've been paying for the subscription. I've paid. Thank you. I've paid with my own money. Thank you. Not with a credit card. Thank you. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I really don't know. I really am not sure. I'm the dark feminine because I do the little eyeliner here and here and here and here. And that's why he's more interested in me. It's just like, oh my God. What? Like, oh my God. Literally, dude. Like, if only you knew. Like, if only you knew. I literally wish that I could like make it clear to folks somehow, because it's just not gonna make sense to everybody. Woo! But literally, like, these are the kind of things that I'm seeing. I'm like, who is fucking behind all of this? Like, who are the women behind all of this? Because it's just so petty. I'm the dark feminine and I know how to have a little bit of fun, and that's why he wants me. And you're the light feminine because you don't do eyeliner on your makeup. Like, oh my God. And then it's like, I might not ever know why. I might not ever know why. And then it could even be just that the algorithm, it could literally just be that they've learned how to set algorithms to work against people to make them feel insecure instead of to make them feel seen. Who fucking knows? But I'm telling you, it's like sub central in my phone. Literally. And like things that I have spoken, my own insecurities I've spoken out, my own desires I've spoken out are then immediately reflected to me in a negative way, in a you're not that bitch way, in a you could never be way. And here, let me show you pictures of the things that you say trigger you. Here, let me do this, and it's like only certain people have these kind of powers. So, I'm like, what have I fallen into? You know, really, what have I fallen into just for speaking wisdom about tarot? Wisdom through tarot. Woo! So I don't know, dude. I don't know. And look, and then it's like, what's that one of the devil? Like, the devil was God's favorite, or whatever. I don't even know what she's saying. And then the girls are like this. But then it's like, but you're not, bitch. You know what I mean? And I'm like, who's setting this shit up this way? Like, I promise you, y'all, it's not the algorithm. It isn't the algorithm. I'm like, somebody's whining. Somebody's really whining. Look, and then they're mad. Look, because I can give that. I can give that, bitch. But I want to talk about an archetype. Like, I can give that. I can give that. I trained for that, actually. And I trained for that. So I could give you that. But I just want to talk about the Chariot card. Can I do that in peace? Like, is that illegal? Is that illegal? Is it illegal that I just want to talk about the spiritual symbolism of the Chariot card? Is that illegal? Is that an illegal offense? Is it an illegal offense that I just want to heal literally after like a huge ass injustice happened to my body, mind, and soul and spirit, and I want to heal from it and share how to help people heal from things like this? Is that illegal? Is it illegal that I like want to make connections with people and like grow a following of people that can support me? Is that illegal? Like, have I made an illegal offense? Hell no. Like, hell no. Hell no. But for whatever reason, I'm being treated that way. Okay. Dark feminine. It's like, okay. And the thing about it is, and look, they hate this. Let me tie it back into the archetype. How many of us give dark feminine today, light feminine the next day, e-girl the next day, goth girl the next day? How many of us? How many of us? Like, it's just kind of like, what are you trying to even fucking say? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's all really at the end of the day, it's a charade. Okay? It's a charade. Like, it's like, all it takes is just, okay, so if I just do more liner, a darker lip, a smokier eye, and a harsher eyebrow, and then a slick back here. Am I dark feminine now? And then have an attitude the whole day? And look at men with the squinty eye like this? Am I dark feminine now? But if I just go harder on the blush, lighter on the this, and just do a gloss, and then wear a soft curl, and flutter through my day, then I'm the light feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying about archetypes. It really doesn't, it's all perception. It's all perception. And like, some of y'all faves literally show you that every day because they have a different look every day. So what are we saying? You know what I mean? What are we really saying? Like, isn't that a part of it? Like, oh, you can do every look? So yes, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like, so I don't know. That's what I have for you today. Everybody's internet is not the same fucking internet. So, don't scare yourself. don't get any more scared than things have already been. Things are already hella weird. But it's just kind of like, keep that in mind, and keep in mind that like how they say nothing is free, right? So it's like the internet's already not free, but just in the way that they control, or how they've tried to control information that go into libraries and stuff, they'll do it with the internet. They will, and they already have. And so I don't know what that means for us in the future. I really don't know. But as they block off doors for us in one way, that's how we as humans evolve, right? Like that's how it's always been. Yeah, if something works, everybody loves it and flocks to it. Then they start to control it, compartmentalize it, and then somebody somewhere finds a way to do it a different way. And that's how it always goes. Like that's literally how it always goes. And I guess that's just how it'll always be. Like that's that cycle. That's that life cycle. So I don't know. But that's all I have. All right. Take care. Be well. And until next time, goodbye.